spite of the announcement in 2012 of a revised realignment plan to move smaller amount of Marines to Guam from Okinawa, Japan, a report issued today by the Government Accountability Office reaffirms improvements to the island's utilities, healthcare system, the Port Authority, and an increase in public safety personnel are needed. Military Buildup Office Director Mark Calvo.
It's very accurate. What we provided during the audit to the auditors was a recap of what we believe the impacts were going to be outside the fence line to our utilities and our socioeconomic areas.
The GAO study was critical of the Department of Defense and its need to revalidate its public infrastructure based on the revised realignment plan agreed upon in 2012. The plan reduced the number of Marines and dependents to be relocated to Guam from around 18,000 to 6,300. The GAO further asserts that DoD has failed to differentiate between requirements needed to address long-standing conditions and those related to the realignment. DoD plans to issue a report on the revalidation of costs in 2015, when the supplemental environmental impact statement and subsequent record of decision is expected to be issued.
But the location of those Marines has not been finalized. The exact numbers and specifics of where they'll be located and where the ranges will be, and with that, the impacts specifically to water and wastewater requirements for that new base.
Committee Chair Senator Frank Uggan Jr. says this report is very similar to other reports in the past.
One thing about this is that now that the figures have been reduced from 10,000 Marines down to 4,700 with 1,300 dependents, now we as a community have to go back and reconfigure exactly what the impact will be in terms of infrastructure.
Senator Uggan says social, cultural, and overall community impacts need to be looked at to identify a figure to push to Congress for funding those impacts the military realignment will have. He adds that this is an area of contention in the report that won't be revealed until the SEIS is completed. Reporting for Guam's News Network, I'm Jolene Tovit.